Hi everyone, welcome to Gamglish.com. This is Teacher Reese and I am going to be your teacher in learning and discovering new words using the book CNN Reading Solution Intermediate. So are you ready to improve your pronunciation skills, expand your vocabulary skills, comprehension skills? Alright, so let's start. So for today, we're going to study Unit 16. So before we read the caption, let us now look at the pictures. So what do you see in these pictures? Okay, very well. So this small thing in here is actually a microchip. So do you know what a microchip is? So a microchip is a tiny wafer of semiconducting material used to make an integrated circuit. Okay, so what about in this picture? Okay, very good. So as you can see, there are just foods. Alright, so let us know more on what this picture really is about. So I will be reading each of the sentences in the caption, and you have to listen very well on how I pronounce each of the words. After I read them, you are just going to read them as well. Okay, so let's start. The age of ubiquitous computing has begun, and it's clearly evident in Japan, where microchips are being used to ensure freshness in their food. Again, the age of ubiquitous computing has begun, and it's clearly evident in Japan, where microchips are being used to ensure freshness in their food. Okay, so do you know what ubiquitous is? Alright, so when you say ubiquitous, it is the present and it's also appearing or found everywhere. Okay, what about the word evident? Do you know what evident is? Okay, so when you say evident, it means it is clearly seen or understood, or also something that is obvious. Alright, now kindly read that sentence once again. Okay, very good. Now let's continue. In the future, consumers may bring scanners with them to gather information about food. Okay, very good. So do you know what gather is? Alright, so when you gather something, it means you're going to bring together and take in from scattered places or sources. Alright, so now it's your turn to read the sentence. Okay, very good. So it's clear that our article will be about microchip that will be in foods. Alright, so let us now review the following vocabulary words that we are going to see in the article. Alright, so here are the words that you need to remember. So let's start with the first word. So we have haven. Again, haven. Very good. So when you say haven, it is a place where people or animals can live peacefully or to go in order to be safe. So this is considered to be a very peaceful place, or a place where nobody can harm you. Okay, next we have delicacy. Again, delicacy. Very good. So a delicacy is something good to eat that is expensive or rare. So every country has its own delicacy. Next we have undergo. Again, undergo. So when you say undergo, it means to experience something which is unpleasant or which involves a change. Okay. Next is makeover. Again, makeover. So when you say makeover, it is a set of changes that are intended to make a person or place more attractive. To make a place or a person more pleasing to the eyes. Alright, next we have the word pass muster. Pass muster. Alright, when you say this word, it means you're going to be accepted as good enough for something or to reach an acceptable standard. Okay, so it means you are just in a normal standard level. Alright, next is ubiquitous. Again, ubiquitous. So when you say ubiquitous, it means seeming to be in all places, being present everywhere at once. So when something is ubiquitous, it means it is present in every place you're going to, or it is something that keeps on appearing. So wherever you go, you can just find it everywhere. Okay, next is embed in. So when you say embed in, it means to fix something firmly into a substance. Okay, so when you embed in something, it means that thing will no longer be removed. It is firmly attached to that thing. Okay, next is axis. Again, axis. Alright, when you say access, it means to find information, especially on a computer. Okay, next, crop. Again, crop. So a crop is a plant such as wheat, rice, fruit that is grown by farmers and used as food. So this is what we usually see in a farm. Next is unique. So again, unique. Okay, when something is unique, that is good and special, or being the only one of its kind. So when you are unique, or when something is unique, it doesn't have any similarities with other things. So that is the only thing you can see. Next, envision. Again, envision. Very good. So when you envision, it means you are going to imagine or expect as a likely or desirable possibility in the future. And lastly, we have handheld. Again, handheld. So it is a small thing. It is small enough to hold in one's hand. It is being held in the hand. Okay, very good. So those are the words that you need to remember. So I'll see you again on my next video. Have a great day, everyone. Goodbye.